So this week is a topic that I'm surprised we've never touched on. And it is, of course, it is the best Z Warrior. Now, and this is as episode 14. I can't believe we haven't covered this yet.
Yeah, I was a bit surprised as well, to be
Yeah,
honest. It's a pretty obvious choice to talk about, and it's taken us over 3 months to talk about it. Yeah, finally getting around to it.
just kind of plucked out thin air.
Yeah.
So I think you might end up taking this, to be honest, if you're going first.
I am. So, my pick for best Z Warrior, and we're not including Saiyans or half Saiyans. So, yeah, my pick is Piccolo.
Oh, I
Oh,
hadn't chose Piccolo, so this
yeah.
could be interesting.
I had a feeling you might have, so I'm a bit surprised. I had a backup pick as well, which might be yours, and if it is, then fair enough. But yeah, Piccolo is the best Z Warrior, and I based it, I based it kind on what he has done throughout the show, and also strength levels compared to the other Z Warriors. So I guess I'll get the obvious bit out of the way first. Strength levels. Looking down the list of all the Z Warriors, there's only potentially one person stronger than Piccolo, and I would say that is Android 18, and that's only because she has unlimited energy, so she can just go and go and go. Apart from that, arguably, Piccolo is the strongest Z Warrior, apart from the Saiyans as well, of course. But there's a few key moments that stand out to me which show that he is the strongest Z Warrior. Well, the best Z Warrior. He is in every single arc from the very beginning, and he's helpful in every single arc. From the very start against Raditz, he kills Raditz and Goku, technically as well. But he is the one who does that. He gets the
Is that
finishing
not a
blow.
detractor?
Kind of, but he defeats the threat that is there at the time. Even if it also kills Goku, he defeats the big bad of the moment.
Fair.
During when Vegeta and Nappa first arrive, he's one of the main fighters in that section, and he sacrifices himself for Goku against Nappa, which is great. He's shown his loyalty to, well, at least Gohan, at least. Maybe not the rest of the guys, but at least Gohan. But he's there helping out anyway. During the Frieza arc, he is there on Planet Namek to help out, trying to defeat Frieza. He's a part of the team. He's part of the very limited team that is on Namek, but he's there helping out. During Buu, of course, he's there as well, helping out for some of it. During Super, this is a main point. He is the one who was training Gohan again. He's trying to get him into tip-top shape to get ready for the Tournament of Power. And he manages to defeat Gohan when Gohan's in Super Saiyan 2. Because, yes, it's his first fight in a while, but Piccolo defeats him. He chokes him out, makes him lose the Super Saiyan because of his long, stretchy arms. And, yeah, Gohan loses. And then, after that even, Gohan powers up again, gets ready for round 2. And Piccolo, Gohan chops off his arm. Piccolo's one-armed. And then they're kind of talking, and Piccolo kind of cheap shots him with a blast to the back because his arm is left hanging and he can still control it to do a blast attack. So he blasts Gohan in the back. Cheap shot, but it teaches Gohan to always be ready. And he kind of wins again. The second time. He definitely wins the first time. Second time, questionable, but he still kind of gets the upper hand in the end. So yeah, he does a lot. He does training. He proves himself as strong. He proves himself as smart. And even in the Tournament of Power, he eliminates quite a few people. He eliminates Rubalt, who is just some random guy who's very forgettable. He's a blue guy with dreadlocks. Whatever. Not really anything of note, but he does eliminate him. He eliminates Pilana and Saunel, who are the two Namekians. From the other universe, he eliminates both of them with the help of Gohan, but it's a double team attack. Technically, it counts as eliminations for Piccolo as well, so that's 3 people. He eliminates Gamisalas, who is the invisible one from one of the universes, and I can't remember if I'm going to be able to pronounce this right or not, but Zinka, I think that's how you pronounce Zinka, who is like the chubby blue little alien guy. He eliminates him as well, so how many is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wait, 1, 2, 3. 4, 5. Yeah, he eliminates 5 people during the Tournament of Power, which is pretty good. There's not many people who eliminate more than him apart from the main characters of the Tournament of Power. But yeah, he does well. He's strong. He's smart. He's always training. He always helps out during every arc. So yeah, I would say he is the best Z warrior. But what is
He's a
your pick?
strategist. He's very much a strategist. I do like Piccolo.
Yeah. So
He's
I'm kind of surprised you haven't picked him. I thought he was pretty much the obvious choice. So who are you going for?
no, I do love Piccolo.
Hmm.
He is one of my boys.
Yeah.
But I am picking one of the OGs. I mean, he's the, I'm I'm surprised you didn't go with him, Krillin.
Yeah. Yeah. He wasn't actually my backup pick either. But yeah, fair enough.
My backup was actually Roshi.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Um, but Krillin. I mean, my choices are Krillin. He's a comic relief. I love him. He's a
Yeah.
comic relief. Krillin. He's one of the OGs.
Mhm.
He's earned his place.
Hmm.
All right. He's been there since the start. All right. He's been by Goku's side since the start,
Yeah.
training with Roshi. If anyone's earned their place as a Z warrior, it's got to be Krillin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Found a
Okay.
member.
He's arguably one of the most compassionate characters in Dragon Ball,
Mhm.
and I think that's one of the things that makes a Z warrior.
Hmm.
Like a Z warrior, they're the good guys.
Yeah.
And I think being the best Z warriors, it's not just strength, it's like they're the good guys.
Mhm.
And I think that's one of the most important things. Again, it's like it shows it. I mean, of all the guys, of all what the Z warriors are now, like he's out there being a police officer and everything like that. He's always just being the good guy all the time. He's always got his trust in the good in his boy Goku. He's always there. You see like Piccolo's always there in all the arcs. It's the same with Krillin.
Yeah.
It's like Krillin's died all the time, and the reason he's always dying is because he's always there. That's the reason
Yeah, it's
he's
true.
died so many times. I mean, he's been a catalyst for so much because he's just dying. It's like he was the catalyst for arguably the most important thing in anime history was his death.
Yeah.
His death led to Super Saiyan. Like it, that's important. That's something you would want from Super Saiyan.
Hmm.
Um, I mean, he's Goku's best friend. Like that's just such an important thing. And to me, he's the poster boy for the Z fighters. When I think of the Z fighters, he's who I think of. In the orange geese of all the Z fighters, that's who I see when I think of them. Like I see when I think of Piccolo, I see Piccolo. I
Yeah.
see Piccolo as like I see Vegeta. I see Piccolo. When I think of the Z fighters, I see Krillin.
Hmm.
Yeah, um, and he's in every arc, and he's always there. He's always the first one into like he just feels the antithesis of the Z fighters, and I think that's why to me he's one of them. And I mean, and funnily enough, you say as part of Super that he beat Gohan. What did Krillin do before the Tournament of Power to Gohan?
I
He beat
mean,
him in a training fight.
it's also true.
They
Yeah.
had a spar. They had a spar off because Gohan didn't think Krillin had what it takes, and
Yeah.
Krillin beat him.
Hmm.
He solar flared and knocked him out in a tournament setting.
Good point. Good point. Yeah.
When you think about it, Gohan didn't do himself any favors, did he?
Didn't you just getting shown up by everyone who he thought was weaker than him?
It's like Gohan's supposed to be team captain, and he's just getting rolled by
Yeah.
everyone.
It would have been embarrassing if like TN also beat him. Then it would have been like, wow, Gohan, okay, what is happening here?
Maybe you shouldn't be in the team.
Yeah.
Go
Where's
get
Yamcha? Let's get
Yeah, go
Yamcha in.
get
He isn't
Yamcha.
useless.
But to me, I think Krillin, he's one of the originals. I think he's earned his place
Hmm.
as the Z fighter, and I think he's been by Goku's side since the start. And I think to me, he is the Z fighter who everyone should look up to. And to me, that's why he's the best. Not necessarily because he's the strongest or anything like that, because he's what makes a Z fighter.
Yeah,
He is the poster boy of all Z fighters.
fair enough. When you were talking about the things Krillin has done, I was thinking about the mistakes that both Piccolo and Krillin have made throughout Dragon Ball, I guess.
Yeah,
Um, and the two that stand out to me, one for each of them. Piccolo's biggest mistake that he made throughout all of Dragon Ball. I wouldn't even. I don't even know if I would class it as a mistake because I've already mentioned it, but him killing Goku when he killed Raditz. Maybe not a mistake because he did take out the threat at the time. He wasn't technically a Z Warrior at the time, but that's probably the biggest thing that he did, which maybe, well, which was a bad thing. He killed Goku. Krillin's biggest mistake that he made was that he could have killed Android 18
yeah,
with the remote, and he didn't. And if he did that, Cell would never have become Perfect Cell, and they would have been able to defeat Cell a lot quicker.
yeah.
And
It was, but again, that's like I think that puts more back to my point. It's just like it's his compassion. Like
it
he
is,
can't kill someone he doesn't feel deserves to die. But also, he just really fancied her. It's
yeah.
which one was it? I
Which,
think the thing is, he was like he. Then again, I don't know if he was just in love,
mm,
like because he was just like after Cell took her over, he got Larry and he just attacked Cell because he was
yeah,
in love with her. So I think that was probably less compassion. He just really fancied her.
yeah. Which, if you were a random Earthling and you knew, okay, this group of maybe like 10 people are the ones who are trying to save the Earth by defeating Cell, because it was all filmed. Remember, Mr. Satan had his crew with him. But they're like, okay, yeah, okay. Wait, what's the bald one doing? He's not going to kill the android. Who, if Cell gets to her, then our planet might blow up or get overtaken. What are you doing? And yeah, Krillin kind of risked the world here, and that was a huge thing that he did,
Yeah,
which was for his own, like him and him alone, not for anyone else.
yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, regardless of his intentions, it was definitely his biggest mistake.
Hmm.
And regardless of how it worked out and whether or not he's married and or like who won or anything like that, he
He
should have done
risked
it.
it all. Yeah, he,
Yeah,
he
he
should
should have
have
done
done
it.
it.
He didn't know. The thing is, like, it's the of argument of yeah, but Goku ended up going to see King Kai and everything like that.
Hmm.
Nobody knew that was going to happen.
Yeah.
Like, there was no need for Goku to die.
Hmm.
Nobody knew that Goku was going to go see King Kai. You can argue it for days.
Yeah.
It's a moot point
Hmm.
because nobody knew that was going to happen. And again, nobody knew that Cell was going to be defeated.
Hmm.
18 should have died. Goku didn't need to die.
Yeah.
They are two facts
Hmm.
that, like, we've discussed this in the sacrifice thing, that Goku didn't need to die. There was an easy way for Raditz to have been defeated, and we didn't know King Kai even existed.
Yeah.
So it's there. I would agree that they are the two biggest mistakes of those two characters,
Hmm.
definitely.
Yeah.
Even though Piccolo probably thoroughly enjoyed killing Goku.
Oh yeah, definitely. But yeah, I think I do agree with you though that when I think Z Warrior, the first person who comes to mind is Krillin because, like you said, the orange gi. I picture them all standing in a line, and Krillin's like in the center. He is the main Z Warrior,
Yeah,
but Piccolo is the best Z Warrior.
yeah.
So yeah, I guess those are the two picks for the Hall of Fame between Piccolo and Krillin. If you want to vote, go check out our social medias down below. You can see them right below my name right there on the screen. And go vote in the polls, and we will see who enters the Hall of Fame next week. But for now, let's move on to the hot take.